Thank you, everybody, for coming to James and Arsley's YouTube channel. Thank you for all the wonderful messages, subscriptions, the likes, the shares that you guys have been doing. Outstanding, awesome. We appreciate you. I just wanted to talk a little bit about something that was on my mind, social media, of course. I wrote a couple of notes, so if I do look down, I'm trying to glance at my notes that I did write. Um, I want to put a disclaimer out there. By in any way am I a psychiatrist or anything to that of that nature, shall I say. I'm a regular person just like you and me. That's it. Just going by also my feelings on how I feel about social media. Um, and my personal feelings on it is social media a problem in relationships. Absolute. It could lead to some outrageous dreams and fantasies and everything else you can imagine. I have been with partners who uh, post obsessively photos of themselves, excessive chatting with people they don't know or people they claim they know, or people who pretend to be somebody they're not, and many other things. So I'll pretty much leave that to your imagination. You know what I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen. So the social media distractions. Sometimes it can be unrealistic comparisons. That happens a lot. Um, Also, comparing yourself to other relationships. Yeah. I think that possibly could be one of the worst ones. I have been with partners who do try to compare a relationship they see that's a la la thing, a big fantasy thing, a big engagement thing, which they do have out there, but they start comparing that and many, many other things, of course. Um, you start developing inadequate feelings. You know, hey, am I worthy? Am I not good enough? Just all sorts of miserable things that just make you absolutely sick trying to think about that. You know, jealousy, you know, that happens. That's very strong. Insecurity, you know, that's another one. Uh, Getting back to the inadequate feelings, the negative self. That's another one. You know, reduced communication quality, spending too much damn time on these social medias. We know which ones are out there, guys. You know, I don't have to name them. There's several of them. There's several, but some really stand out. Some really cause a lot of problems. Um, it's just absolutely horrible. Horrible. It is a relationship wrecker. It can be. Um, it's just that the person, the man or woman, must understand if you put in too much time and effort into the social medias, coming up with the excuses. Well, I'm bored. They're entertaining, things of the sort. You're setting yourself up for something horrible. You're going to screw your relationship up big time, and you don't want to go there because it's unrepairable. And God forbid, if you find something on that person's phone, your partner's phone, that is inadequate, or if you find photos or videos that are inadequate, or if you find hidden photos on the laptop or the cell phones or the tablets that are inadequate, you know, um, you got some answering to do. That goes for men and women, you know. So we really need to sit down and think about what we're doing on these social media apps. Um, like I said, I've been a victim of it, and it didn't turn out good. I'm the type of person, I'm not going to sit there and argue, fuss or fight. I'm going to ask you a question. If you answer it, fine. If you don't answer it, you just admitted your own guilt. But even if you do answer it, most likely it's not going to wind up good. You know, I'm not going to tolerate it. I'm not going to deal with it. I can't. I owe it to myself, you know, um, to say, hey, I'm a good man. I'm a better man. I got to go. I'm not going to deal with the crap. That's just how it is. Um, So there is some negative things like I mentioned, and you can come up with your own things if you wish to comment. If you've experienced it yourself, the negative side of it with your partner, you know. What about the positive side? You know, positive meaning what is the best thing about it? Okay, staying in contact with your loved ones. I do it. WhatsApp and Facebook Messenger. This is how I stay in contact with my family. This is how I call them. I see their face on video, and they hear my voice. We hear each other's voice. It's awesome. That is the positive thing about it. Um, Sharing experiences with your family or your good friends. Yeah. For me, the good friends I have, they all fit in one hand, and not on every finger. You know, not on every finger. Um, I share with the few friends I have who I can say are real close. I'm bonded with. I've known for a long time. Um, and it that's how social media helps with me. So with social media, guys, ladies and gentlemen, you have to set boundaries. You have to communicate. You have to say, "Hey, this is not working." You can't be joking around with social media. You know, some of them, you upload a video, they can download the video to their device and pretend like that's the person they're dating or whatever. You know, we've had this happen before, personally. You know, um, so you have to be realistic. You know, you have to focus on quality time with each other. You know, you have to communicate. Yeah. If you fail in those areas, guys, ladies and gentlemen, setting the boundaries, open communication, being realistic, focus on quality time. Guess what? You're in a world of trouble. Yeah, it's going down. Um, I didn't check on the statistics. I'll leave that to you guys to do that. To check, I'm pretty sure you could find that in some of these Googles or whatever. What is the percentage of people failing because of these social medias? Well, it's pretty high. It's pretty high. Um, None of us want to go through that. I have. Doesn't feel good. As a result, the person I was with, as they say over here in Philippines where I'm at, patay. You know, it's it's done. It's done. It's no need for it. So think about it, ladies and gentlemen. For the ones who are not using it as a positivity type of thing, it could hurt you. I would hate to hear or would not like to hear some of you suffering these problems. You guys, we can't be selfish. We have to communicate. We have to be honest with ourselves. Yeah. So I want to thank you guys for coming in, checking out the video. James and Arsley, appreciate that. I wanted to go outside, but there's too much noise out there. And so I had to come in. Most of the time I have to come in either it's too windy or it's raining or it's traffic or always something. But I'm going to catch some quiet time so I don't have to come in here in the bedroom and do these videos. But I appreciate you guys very much for coming in and check us out. Once again, thank you for all the wonderful comments. You guys think about this video? How has it hurt you in your relationship, present or past? How has it affected you? Thank you.